Yeah, I've learned to ignore the online hate. I get so much online hate. Never once in the real life has someone came up and talked crap to me.
What do they hate on you about?
All kinds of shit on Twitter, but they won't in the real life.
How could anybody hate on you?
I had one fighter was talking shit. You know the guy Mike Jackson? You know who that is?
Mike Jackson.
Not really a real fighter, but he was in the UFC at 170s, and he was talking shit to me on Twitter. So I said, hey, we'll fight on site. And he goes, yeah, bitch, I'll fight you on site. I walk in the UFC gym. He's sitting there hitting the bags. So I go, oh, it's on, motherfucker. He starts literally running around the gym. He's running circles on the gym. Eventually, I don't know if you know Dewey Cooper.
Yeah, I know Dewey
He grabbed
Cooper,
me. He's like, oh, no, stop. And then he goes, lets me go. I grab him, threw him on the ground, start slapping him in the face, beating the shit out of him. He runs downstairs, goes, call the cops to Forrest. Called the cops on me.
And he's a fighter.
He's not. He was in the UFC, but they brought him in to fight CM Punk because they wanted CM Punk to win. But he still beat CM Punk somehow. But he was terrible. I feel like a little Asian girl when I picked him up. Just threw him on the ground, chucked him around.
Wow. And they called the cops?
He called the cops. She went hella viral. She looked up in fall.
Forrest Griffin called the cops?
I think he asked Forrest Griffin
and
too.
And Forrest called the fucking cops.
Forrest called the
cops. He a bitch too.
Forrest called the cops.
Wow.
Yeah, I have to see him there, so I'm not going to say it. But he called the cops.
You think it was Forrest?
I think he told Forrest call the cops, and then Forrest called the cops.
Hey, tell Forrest fuck you for doing some shit like that.
That is crazy. Yeah. On an MMA icon.
And he pressed charges.
And he pressed charges.
But the DA kind of thought it was funny. They basically threw the case out. They had to do a little like slap on the wrist thing. But they're laughing like, this guy like called you out. He's a fighter. We fight at the same weight. And then he's running circles around the gym being help. There's a small piece of it online where he's on the ground going, somebody help me, as I'm slapping him in the face.
I say it right now, Forrest Griffin, if you call the cops on Jake Shield for some bullshit like that, you a bitch. Instead of being in that slap fighting referee and shit, catching motherfuckers when they fall, you need to come here to Jackson so I can smack the shit out you my fucking self.
Get Rampage versus Forrest.
I'm down.
Wow.
That's a good fight.
He don't want nothing with you right now.
He don't want
He's in the best shape of his life.
Yeah,
Forrest, I don't think wants anything.
I like to fight Forrest. I want to come back and fight.
Fight?
Yeah, I want to come back and fight everybody that I lost to.
Hey, you versus Forrest in a boxing fight would go viral.
I'm down.